Hi, this is Minister Roxanne Robinson of the Sister in Charge Show on Agape Radio in Easton, Pennsylvania. I will be doing some power sessions on the show. We will talk about subjects that will transform your life so you can transition properly into 2013. Get unlimited access, power, and authority in the kingdom by learning how to transition your life from one thing to another. Stay connected to the power source. And join me every second, third, and fourth Thursday from 6:30 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. And remember, stay in control and stay in charge. This is Minister Roxanne Robinson of the Sisters in Charge Show on Agape Radio, Easton, Pennsylvania.
Surroundings kept me confounded. So let's make one thing perfectly clear. There's one reason that I'm still here. It's the winner in me. Jesus, the winner in me.
Well, good evening, and welcome to the Sisters in Charge Show here on Agape Radio, located at 400 Northampton Street in Easton, Pennsylvania. I am your host, Minister Roxanne Robinson of Step Into Your Destiny. I am so excited to be back into the studio. It seems like the summer has just moved so quickly and we have so much going on, ladies, but you know what? It is always a great time to just sit back and relax and, get some inspiring words from the women that I bring onto the show so that you can be empowered to be all that you are called to be in the kingdom as well as in your personal lives or in the place that God has you right now. I'm so excited tonight because I have a special guest here in the studio with me. But before we introduce her, I just want to give you some tidbits of some things that were going to be happening on the Sisters in Charge Show in the month of September, October, and November. I am going to be bringing women in from the community that are entrepreneurs, that are visionaries, that have a business here in downtown Easton, as well as in Bethlehem and Allentown. So I'm excited about that because women that are planning on becoming entrepreneurs need to know their stories and need to know how they got started, how they became successful, and the tools that they use to become an entrepreneur. And then in the month of November, just because of the essence of time on the show tonight, I'm going to be having a girlfriend celebration right here in the studio where we're going to be celebrating my birthday. Mm-hmm. Now, it's not a milestone of at any point, but all of the women that have been on the show, women that have been here in the studio before, we're just come together and celebrate my birthday as sisters, and we're just going to have a good time, and we're going to be able to ask each other questions of what it means to be a sister in charge, what it means to be a woman of power and authority in our lives, whether we're in transition, whether we're in that place where we just know that God is moving us forward, and the women that are stuck, so that we can encourage you to become all that you aspire to be in 2013. The year's almost over, ladies, but the best is yet to come, because on Thursdays, this is Take Your Power Back Thursday. And so we're excited about what God is going to do in the kingdom. So without further ado, I'm going to introduce my guest that's going to be on the show tonight. She has become a friend of mine. I can't even remember how we met, but I do know that she's a genuine sister. She's a very positive person. And so without further ado, ladies, my guest for tonight is Miss Francine Albright. I consider her to be an entrepreneur, and she's an awesome Zumba instructor. So for you ladies that need to get physically fit, now is the time to tap into that power source and take off that weight before the holidays get here so you can enjoy your life and be healthy at the same time. So we're going to allow Fran to introduce herself to the audience tonight. Welcome, Fran.
Thank you, Roxanne. It's an honor to be here and a pleasure. Okay. And I feel very proud that you asked me to join you today. We go back a couple years at a Super Bowl party at my house.
Oh, okay.
That's how we met.
Right. Okay.
That's how we met.
That's right, Madonna.
Yes, Madonna was
Okay.
the guest or the appearance on the halftime show. So, about myself, I am an RN by trade. I've been doing that for 25 years.
Okay.
And I started getting into the entrepreneurship type of business when I started teaching Zumba. And I didn't even really know that's what I was doing
Okay.
because I was still working my job. Okay. And I really didn't do it to make money. I was doing it to get my workout in and to help other people get to their goals.
Okay.
And as I started doing the Zumba, I started getting into more health conscious decisions as far as mental and physical. And when I talk about mental and physical, I'm going to talk about primary foods and secondary foods. So I ended up then taking a course to become a health coach.
Okay.
So I also I'm a holistic health coach, which means primary and secondary foods. Primary foods is everything on the outside of you, your spirituality, your relationships, your finances, your physical activity. Maybe about 12 things encompass that circle. And trying to get that in balance then helps you with your secondary foods, which is what you put in your mouth. Okay,
right.
So when you have everything in balance on the outside, it helps you to balance what you're putting into your body, which in turn helps you to lose weight.
Okay. That's a given.
Yes. So I do health coaching, and you can reach me at falbright@rcn.com. And I do free health assessments. And then we can sit down and talk about that health assessment and decide whether or not you would want to work with me or not. It's
Okay.
a 6-month program.
Okay.
I would see you twice a month.
Okay.
We can do it on the phone, we can do it on the internet, or we can do it in person. So that's a really nice business that I have going. And then my third and probably my favorite is a business I invested in called 5 Links.
Oh, okay.
I am an independent marketing representative,
Okay.
and I am on my way to senior vice president.
Wow.
Yes, that's my goal.
That's awesome.
That's my goal, because once you reach senior vice president, you get the compensation package is unbelievable.
Okay.
You get stock options, you get a free BMW.
What exactly is 5 Links?
5 Links is a telecommunications marketing and sales company. It works on a pyramid, and I know a lot of people, when they hear that word pyramid, it's like, but if you look at your job right now and ask yourself, who's the CEO?
Right.
Not you.
Right. No, not at all.
Who's doing all the work?
We are.
It's people at the bottom of the pyramid. So you have your CEOs, your president, your vice presidents, all the way down. So you are always actually working in a pyramid. The difference between this pyramid and what you may think of a pyramid scheme, this is not a pyramid scheme, because you are guaranteed, if you do the work, that you can make money, and you are your own CEO. And it's
I'm
not
loving it.
it's not easy. It's not easy work. I find it a school of 1,000 no's.
Yes. Right.
And you have to go. You can't take those no's personally. You have to move on and learn from those no's. Like, what did I do? What did I do to make that person not get the connection that I got?
Exactly.
So also, it's taught me a lot about myself.
Okay.
This business is
Sort of like your strengths and your weaknesses. What motivates you to do what you do in regards to coming out of your comfort zone and things like
definitely,
that.
definitely. I have a team that I'm affiliated with.
Okay.
We are Team Dynasty. My senior vice president is out of New Jersey, around the Patterson, Totowa area.
Okay.
And I have his phone number. He calls me, I call him. I don't know about anybody else, but where I work, I don't talk to my senior vice president
Right.
at my job.
Right. No, we don't. No, we don't. They're untouchable,
Right.
so to speak.
Right. And the reason for the support and connection of the they call them uplines. So my upline senior vice president. I also am affiliated with my national director. There's all different types of names for your positions, just like in any job.
Okay.
Well, I don't want to call it a job though. I'm going to keep
Right,
it. I'm going
right.
to keep calling it a business, because as far as I'm concerned at this point in my life, my job, job,
Yes.
keeps me just over broke.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Amen.
working in the mainstream job field is made to keep you dependent.
It is. Absolutely. That's one of the reasons why I implemented this show, was because when I was working on my job and became an entrepreneur, one of the things that I wanted to lead the listeners to understand is that, you can do whatever you want to do. And if you desire to be an entrepreneur, I bring women on the show like yourself who say, you know what? If you really want to change your lifestyle, you can do this.
Mm-hmm.
So, Fran, in the business itself, what are some of the features and benefits of the company that would, make a woman or a man, for that matter, attractive to want to become part of Five Links?
The compensation plan is amazing.
Okay.
You can start making money your first 30 days. They have usually run bonuses. Say, for instance, I don't really want to get into all the points and
no.
all that kind of stuff, but if you qualify, well, first of all, let me tell you how to get into it. When you invest your money in this company, in this business, you pay for your licensing fee to sell the product.
Okay.
Then you have to purchase one of the products to qualify to make money.
What are some of the products?
The products that you would have to buy into to make money is called Global Links, and it's 5 Links telephone. Okay.
Okay.
Their cell phone. It's their cell phone.
Okay.
So that's what I did, and I use that as my business line. I have it right on my private phone.
Okay.
So I have two phone numbers on my phone.
Okay.
And once you purchase that, then what you do is you start having private business receptions at your home. You invite people to your home that you have piqued about the business, and you don't say too much. You don't say too much when you're talking to them, because you want to get them in there. And then
Okay.
you do the presentation. The presentation is the same in my home as it is at a business opportunity meeting, which is the bigger picture, but it's still the same presentation. I'm going to be going to Orlando, Florida for a national convention. They're going to do the same presentation down there that I do in my home. And the object to make the money is duplication.
Duplication.
You duplicate everything, and that's where I was going with the support, with knowing the senior vice president. And the support is so amazing, because they want you to make money. They want you to go where they are,
Right.
because it's not only benefiting them, but it's going to get me out of my just over broke.
Just over broke. That's interesting acronym. I like that.
Yeah, actually there's a few here.
Okay.
We have just over broke, jumping over bills, journey on the way to brokenness, and I
So
have
this
a
is
little
a card that you give
right?
out? Okay.
I have a little card. I don't know if you can see it, but it's called a Peak card, and it tells you that did you sign up for the 40-40-40 plan? You work 40 hours a week. You do that for 40 years. And then you retire on 40% of what you struggled to live with all your life.
Interesting.
Okay?
Wow.
And 97% of Americans are in a daily rat race.
Okay.
Okay? So we are a group of entrepreneurs. We're expanding our company in this area, and we're seeking people that want a full-time income on a part-time basis. And the way you do that is by selling the products,
Okay.
by getting recruitments. And if you do that in the first 30 days, like I said, they always give you a bonus. The products that we sell, they also have promotions. So, like say we sell a security system, and they might give you a $400 bonus for selling one of them. So not only do you get the $400 bonus, but because you sold that to somebody and they're going to pay monthly for that product, you will get a residual paycheck.
Okay.
Okay. So that's one of the ways you get paid in this company is by selling the products, and all our products are things that people use every day. Telephones, energy, text marketing, payment solutions, which is credit card swiping.
Right.
Every time somebody would swipe their credit card, if you sold that the swiper to, say your local pet store or whatever, every time somebody swiped their card, you get paid. Okay? You sell energy, they got to pay that bill every month.
Right.
Cell phone, got to pay that bill every month. We have broadband, we have satellite. So they're non-pay-off bills that people are using and buying anyway.
Right.
So why don't
Come
buy
to
them for
you.
me? Buy them
Okay.
for me, because I'll help you save money, and I'll be making money at the same time.
Well, that's what I was going to ask you. Does it help you save money? Because I see here on the card it says "Stop surviving and start living." So as you were talking, I'm thinking about the single parent, because no longer do we have just single moms. We have single dads too
Yes.
as well. And we have people that are in transition, they might have just got divorced, or they're in between jobs, things like that. And so this would be an opportunity for them to tap into.
Oh, it'll give them the opportunity to tap into financial freedom, and it'll also give them the opportunity to be able to spend more time with their family,
Okay.
because you can do your job from home, and you can do it 6 o'clock in the morning if you want to. You can do it 9 o'clock at night if you want to. It's your business. You run it the way you want to, and the freedom of being able to spend more time with your family, I think, is huge.
Right. Would this be something that, say, if someone had a full-time job, they would start it out doing it part-time until
That's
they
what
got
I'm
to a
doing.
place? Okay.
That's what I'm doing. Yeah. I spend at least an hour a day. At least an hour a day. So usually this is taking place at night,
Right.
okay? And whether it be on the internet, making phone calls, going someplace and doing a presentation, it's just like anything. What you put into it, you will get out of it.
Okay. Fantastic.
And I just can never get over the support. That's what hooked me. I was kind of ambushed for this presentation. I was approached several times, and I kept saying, "No, that's not for me. That's not for me. I'm not a seller. No." Mm-mm. And I was going out to dinner one night with a woman from work, and she said, "Oh, we're going to stop at Dunkin' Donuts and get a cup of coffee with Donna and Leslie." I went, I know what they do.
Right.
So we got there, and sure enough, they had their little laptop, and they put the program on for me, and just talked about the support. we have meetings. We go to each other's meetings. I go down to New Jersey maybe once, twice a week
Okay.
for the big meeting, and that's where I like to take my prospects because it's more exciting. You know, in the home it's a little quieter. I try and make it fun though because I like to have fun. But seeing it on the big picture with the big people just makes it a little bit more exciting, and lets you see that support is there. Because
Okay.
you're going to be running and having your own business, but you're not in business by yourself.
Right, right. You have people there to support you and
Yes.
help you get to where you're trying to.
Yes.
So it's like goal driven. You kind of start out and you have that support, and then you have the continual support. Right.
And my senior vice president, and can I mention his name?
Sure.
Travis Miller. He's awesome guy. He's also a master personal trainer, and he has boot camp once a week for us. And so not
Boot
only
camps are always fun.
right, so not only do we do the physical thing with him, but after the boot camp, we sit down and he teaches us something
About the business?
about the business
Okay.
and how to present the opportunity, how to present to people that you're prospecting, because prospecting is huge. That's how you make your money. And once you get into the company, to get your points that they call them, you can get them because each product is worth a point. And like say they want you to have 20 points for the month for that promotion, okay? You really just kind of change all the stuff in your house and you gather all those points already. So then, you still want to sell, but by getting a recruit and having them do the same thing is what I'm talking about, the duplication.
Okay.
So you duplicate, and the money starts coming in.
So in essence, Fran, just about anybody who has a desire to make more money, extra money, can do this. Okay. All right. Great. Now you brought something else with you. This little postcard,
Yes.
Which I really, I don't know, was just kind of stuck out at me when you showed it to me. And just kind of share with us what this is, talk about
Okay.
it so that we can also share that about your business.
This is text marketing, and it is the fastest growing way to reach your customers. This happens to be specifically for church groups, and it's the traditional methods of communication, which are email, bulletin boards, church announcements, flyers, direct mailer. The emails, they reach less than 10% of your target audience.
Okay.
Okay? Bulletin boards, less than 8% pay attention. The church announcements, less than 50% of attendees pay attention.
I won't go there.
Okay, but that's not, these are statistics that are on here. And the flyers, less than 5% keep them before they dispose of it. Direct mail, less than 50% read, and it takes 5 to 7 business days to get your communication across. Where with text marketing, it reaches over 90% of your target audience. You can do automated messages. You type it in once and schedule time and date for it to go out. You can do reminders such as service, Bible study, choir rehearsal, special events.
Okay.
You can do polls. You can get a vote from the entire congregation on important topics. You can do surveys.
Wow.
You can recruit new members. You can have a travel schedule to keep members informed of, where you're going to be. And you can always send out scriptures and inspirational quotes. And share what's on your heart.
And this is all done through your phone?
Yes.
Do you have to have a smartphone?
No.
Okay. You know why I asked that question?
Why?
Because with modern technology, I know a lot of churches are going to having, an app or whatever you call it. And we were just talking about it at our church the other day, but you have to have a smartphone or whatever. There's some people that still don't have smartphones.
Right.
And so it's important that if you're going to try to reach more people, so in essence, it works by you sending information to people's phones. Okay.
Exactly. Just like if you were watching like American Idol
Yeah.
or any of those programs where you have to vote, that's text marketing.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm kind of, still in the Stone Ages when it comes to this kind of stuff.
Right. I know, I am too. I'm not real up on it. And
I think it's an awesome idea.
yeah, and that's the other nice thing about this business is that the person in the business doesn't need to know every little thing about the products that we're
Right.
selling, because on each product there is a phone number that you would call to get all your questions answered, because they have all the answers to the questions. For example, your mobile phones. Can I name the companies that we use?
I think that, yeah. Absolutely.
We use Sprint, AT&T, Verizon and T-Mobile. Now, you can buy anything on my website from those three companies that you can buy in the store. But it's
Okay.
going to be cheaper for you because it's direct selling.
Okay. What is your website address, by the way?
My website address is www.5links.net /L606802. And my email address is falbright@5links.net.
So all this information about the business and the text marketing and are you sick of your job?
Yes.
Just over broke, journeying on the way to brokenness, stop surviving and start living. All that information will
Right.
be on your website.
When you get to the website, there's tabs on the top that you can look at the opportunity, and you can look at all the products, and you can buy the products while you're on there.
Awesome.
Yes.
Okay, so if anybody has any questions about the products, once they download the information on their computer and pull up the website, then at that point they can call you and get information.
Exactly.
Yeah. When are you holding your next kind of information session?
My next I don't know why I can't say this, like a tongue twister. Private business reception will be next Wednesday. I believe it's the 2nd. I'm not sure.
Yes, second or the third.
Yeah, but it's next Wednesday at 7:30. And you can email me at that email address that I gave you, and I can give you information on the address. Everybody's welcome. As long as you feel like you want to really go at this for yourself, having your own business, it's an opportunity of a lifetime.
And what is the business name again?
The business is 5 Links.
Do you know how long 5 Links has been around?
5 Links has been around since 2001. Co-founders have 60 plus years of experience. In 4 years, there has been 800% growth,
Wow.
and representatives come first in this company. Representatives come first. That would be the little people like me at this point.
So that's when you first start out in the business, you're considered a representative.
Yes.
And then what's the next level?
The next level is trainer, then executive trainer, executive director, national director, senior vice president, platinum senior vice president, and I think at that time you get a free Bentley.
Oh, okay.
And senior vice president, and I think there's double platinum. There's also double platinum. You get stock options.
That's pretty
Lots of
interesting.
stock options. Yes, because this is still a private company.
Right.
So to get those now is huge.
Now, do you have to take the Bentley? Can you?
No,
Can
you
you
don't.
decide on something
You
else?
don't.
Everybody
I know.
doesn't-
I'm not a big bling bling person, and I mean, because this company is so financially sound and they're a multi-million-dollar company, headed to a billion-dollar company in the next 5 years, they will allow you, if you don't want the car, to get the car payment. they will give you the car pay, or they'll give you, whatever the amount is. I don't know.
Okay.
Somebody told me it was like $4,000 a month for a Bentley.
My goodness.
Yeah, and
out of
can
my
you
budget.
imagine? I can't
No,
even imagine.
no,
I can't even
no.
imagine. But I don't have the vision to be there, but I do have the vision to be senior vice president, which, again, they give you stock options, paid vacation, and when I mean paid vacation, everything is paid for.
Everything.
From your trip to the airport, all your transportation once you get to your destination. You cannot tip. It's all paid for. And then when you come home, it really was a vacation and not just a trip, because you don't have to pay for it.
Right. Which most of us have to do.
Most of us do, yeah. We say we're going on vacation, but really it's a trip.
Exactly.
Yes.
In more ways than one is it a trip.
Yeah.
Because you're thinking about all these different things while you're on vacation.
I
What you have to
know.
do when you come back from vacation. Yes, the bills are going to be waiting. Well, I think it's an awesome opportunity for people that are interested. And so I just would like for you to once again share with the audience how they can reach you via
Okay.
email, the website address, and when you're having your next information meeting. Because some of the ladies sometimes are driving in their car, they're
Okay.
clicking on at the last minute, and trying to get the information.
Okay, good. So, again, my name is Francine Albright. I am an independent marketing representative for 5 Links. You can reach me at www.5links, that's links.net/L606802. My phone number, 610-866-4369. And my email address is falbright@5links.net. And again, links is with an X.
Links is with an X. Okay. Awesome. Well, I thank you for that information, Fran. I just hope that the people that were viewing and got some very valuable information from you. I mean, it seemed like it has a lot to offer. And anytime that you're trying to step out on faith and be an entrepreneur, trying to make that transition from being broke to having a couple dollars in your pocket is definitely an opportunity that people need to look into. I just like the way that the company is put together and the different concepts and things that, are there. But before the show is over, I just want to ask you something. It's not going to put you on the spot or anything, because I know that you're a very, fun person. When you're doing Zumba, for example.
Yes.
I'm sure that this would be an opportunity where you can present to the people that are taking your classes. But what gets you excited about even wanting to do Zumba? What makes you want to make other people become healthy?
Because I want to be healthy. And so many people over the years have, especially since I started doing the Zumba, which was back in 2009 I started. I was 25 pounds heavier. I ended up losing the 25 pounds. I lost over 30 to 40 inches. So people start asking me questions. And at that time, it was like, okay, if I'm going to help people, I need to learn more about food and the primary food. So I did that by getting my health coaching certificate. So now then my mission was to help women who are overweight and unhealthy
Yes.
that don't know how to help themselves, to be able to help those women get to a healthier and happier lifestyle.
Amen. Great. I love it. Yeah, I wanted to put that out there because, it's important for women who are having those issues with their weight, they're up and down, having the yo-yo effect, that even myself, I'm on a healthy journey lifestyle. And I've been up and down with my weight, but I'm trying to maintain where I'm at, because anytime that you want to be empowered, anytime you want to take back the power that was taken from you, you have to take control. You have to make a decision to do something that's going to benefit you, not just for a season, but for a lifetime. So
Exactly.
I thank you for that information. I am so glad and elated that you were able, out of your busy schedule, to come and be here on the Sisters in Charge. So I do consider you to be a friend and a sister in charge.
Thank
because you know where you're going, you know the goals, you've committed yourself to being successful in everything that you do, and I wish you the best in your business with 5 Links. I'll try to make some of your Zumba classes. I know
Okay.
you've invited me, and I will try to come. But the best to you, Fran.
Thank you very
And once
much.
again, thank you for being on the Sisters in Charge show.
You're welcome. Thank
Okay,
you.
and tell the audience one more time how they can reach you via email.
Okay, via email, you can reach me at falbright@5links.com. Net. .net. Let me say it again.
Yes.
falbright@5links.net.
And your phone number?
My phone number is 610-866-4369.
Okay, great. Okay, thank you, Fran.
You're
And
welcome.
Once again, I am Minister Roxanne Robinson of Step Into Your Destiny here on Agape Radio on the Sisters in Charge show located in Eastern Pennsylvania. It's always a privilege and honor to bring guests onto the show like Fran who could empower us. Some of you ladies that are listening tonight, I know that you're still stuck. I know that you're discouraged because you haven't brought yourself to that place of stepping out on faith and doing what you need to do. What I need to share with you that I've learned recently more than anything else is don't get comfortable. Don't get complacent with where you are in your life, because that's the time that you will get discouraged. If you're losing weight and something comes along that makes you, want to start eating again, put the plate away, because you have a journey that you're on. Have a made up mind to be assured that whatever it is that you want to do in your life, as long as you keep focused in what God is calling you to do, whether it's a career, whether it's starting a business, whether it's becoming an entrepreneur, or just maybe simply just getting a new relationship, get to know yourself. Get to know who you are so you could be somebody like Fran, who is always walking that path of saying, I'm on a journey, I know where I'm going, and I'm going to get there because I'm determined, because she is a sister in charge. Well, that's all for tonight, ladies. We hope that you will join us next week right here on Agape Radio here in Eastern Pennsylvania. It's a wonderful place to be on Thursday nights where you learn how to get your power back and keep it. I'm going to say goodnight for now, and I hope that you will join us next week. Good night, ladies, and we'll see you soon.